Close your eyes for a brief moment. Breathe slowly. To feel. Because what I'm going to tell you now was no coincidence. This video didn't come into your life by accident. He was sent. Maybe by God. Perhaps by a silent angel. Or, who knows, by your future self. He who has already gone through pain has already found strength again. And now he comes back to show you the way. There are messages that arrive like letters from the invisible. And this is one of them. If you are here, it's because something inside you still beats. Still dreaming. I still believe that life can be lighter, stronger, more alive, even now. Especially now. But before I continue, let me ask you, have you been feeling your body more fragile? Have you ever woken up feeling drained, as if your energy had evaporated overnight? Maybe your muscles feel weaker, the most unstable balance, or that strange feeling that something is missing inside you, even without understanding why. You are not alone, and you're not imagining things. What's happening to you has an explanation, and an exit. Listen with your heart. While you sleep, an invisible process may be slowly destroying your vitality. He is a thief who acts in the dark. It doesn't take your money, but it steals your strength, your firmness, your power to get out of bed with confidence, to walk with balance, to carry what was once light. And the most surprising thing, this thief strikes just when you think you're recovering the most. During sleep. Attempt. It is during the night, not during the day, that many older people lose much of their muscle mass. Without realizing it. In silence. Your body, starved of nutrients it didn't receive before bed, is forced to devour itself. A slow self-destruction. Sad, but reversible. And this is what almost no one talks about. This is not the fault of age. It is a lack of nutritional wisdom. Of ritual. Be careful what you eat before you close your eyes. But don't blame yourself. Nobody taught you that. But now, you will learn. And more than that, you will feel, night after night, how your strength returns. Not with medicine, not with miraculous promises, but with simple decisions. Sacred, powerful. Imagine waking up with your feet firmly on the ground. The safest knees. Hands with more vigor. The most awake mind. This is not a dream. It is possible. And it begins with a gesture. A meal. A decision before going to sleep. And today, you will discover what that food is. And because it's a silent gift, capable of protecting your muscles while you rest. Prepare yourself. Because this isn't just a video. It's a calling. A reunion with your vital energy. Today you will not only see something. You will remember who you always were. Strong. Able. Full. And believe me, there is still time. There's always time. For those who listen to the whisper of the soul. You wake up in the morning, but you don't feel fully awake. You feel like the night has gone on too long, but that recovery hasn't occurred. You look in the mirror and see the reflection of a person who was once more agile, stronger, more vibrant. Now, fatigue seems to weigh you down too much, and your once flexible joints are crying out for rest even before you start the day. This is more common than you think. I know you feel it. That persistent tiredness, that feeling of no longer being able to keep up with a pace that once seemed easy. And often, your body doesn't respond as it should. Do you think it's just age? But that's not all. No, my dear friend, the body does not just age. They are abandoning him, without the food or care he needs. Not because you want to, but because you've been unknowingly giving him the bare minimum. Have you ever stopped to think about what happens while you sleep? Yes, while you rest, your body is undergoing an invisible process, and what you do before you close your eyes plays a crucial role in your physical well-being. Have you ever noticed that when you wake up you feel an inexplicable discomfort? Your muscles feel stiffer, as if they're draining you of vitality, night after night. No matter how much you've done to rest, you still lack that energy, that vigor that was part of your life. But there is a simple truth that few people know. Muscle loss doesn't just happen during the day. It happens silently and stealthily at night, when the body lacks the proper nutrients to repair and rebuild muscles that were worn down during the day. Believe me, you are not losing strength just because you are older. Something deeper is happening here. Something that can be changed. Can you imagine waking up with a more flexible body, firmer muscles, and renewed energy? This is more than possible. It can be achieved. All you need to do is change one small but crucial habit in your nighttime routine. Often, what you feel isn't an inevitability of aging, but a consequence of what isn't being done at night, while you sleep. The body, lacking the necessary fuel, begins to destroy its own reserves, its muscle fibers, to satisfy the body's needs. And this, my friends, happens without you realizing it. The process is called catabolism and occurs whenever you don't give your body the nutrition it needs before bed. But there is a simple way to avoid it. And it's not a magic formula. It's simply about feeding your body the right nutrients, naturally, at the right time. Before going to bed, the body enters a state of prolonged fasting. And if protein is unavailable, the body is forced to seek these substances within itself, breaking down the muscle fibers that are so necessary for its strength and mobility. And the worst, over time, this process accelerates. Every night, the damage becomes greater and more difficult to repair. And without realizing it, you begin to notice the loss of energy, the loss of balance, the chronic fatigue, the feeling that something is not right. But there is a way to break this cycle. Just make the decision to change. Start seeing what your body really needs and give it what it needs before you go to sleep. I know you might be thinking this is just another empty promise, but I assure you it's not. Science has clearly shown that simple changes can have a profound impact on physical health and well-being. You are not alone on this journey. It's easy to believe that loss of strength and vitality is an inevitable consequence of aging. But let me tell you something very important. It's not age that steals your energy. It's a silent mistake, a habit that subtly infiltrates our routine without us even realizing it. What science tells us is that the aging process can be slowed, or even reversed, when we begin to change the habits we've developed over the years. It's not about preventing aging. It's about living with quality throughout the entire process, until the very last day. And the truth is, contrary to what many people think, age alone does not cause muscle loss. What really affects our bodies, especially after age 60, is the lack of proper care during rest, the time when the body should be renewing itself and recovering its strength. Let's stop for a moment and reflect together. What do you do before going to bed? What have you been giving your body at the end of the day, when it needs it most? It is at this time, before sleep, that your body does much of its recovery work. But without proper nutrition, this vital process does not occur as it should. You may be used to a nighttime routine with little preparation and fast foods that don't provide the necessary nutrients. And then, during the night, your body goes into starvation mode, not because you haven't eaten much during the day, but because your body's cells need a constant supply of protein and amino acids, especially after a long, deep rest. The silent mistake many make is not providing the body with this nighttime nourishment. It's when you sleep that your body begins to renew itself, but without adequate protein, it begins to eat itself. Muscle fibers begin to break down, leading to a gradual loss of strength and endurance. Now, imagine the power of a simple change, introducing a nighttime eating habit, a small practice before bed. It seems simple, but this small adjustment can have a profound impact on how you feel when you wake up. By providing your body with the right nutrients before resting, you give it the energy it needs for the recovery process. Start fueling your muscles while you sleep, allowing your body to do the rebuilding and strengthening work it should do every day. It's like you're putting your body into a state of healing, of repair. And the best part, by giving it the right fuel, you prevent it from entering the destructive cycle of self-sabotage. Because, remember, your muscles aren't disappearing simply because of age. They are breaking down due to lack of proper nutrition, especially while you are resting. That's why it's not too late to start. It doesn't matter how old you are, what matters is what you decide to do now. Every small step you take toward muscle recovery is one step closer to regaining the vitality you thought you'd lost. You might be wondering, but where do I start? What exactly do I need to do? The answer is simple. You just need to start giving your body what it really needs to function optimally, and that starts with eating the right foods at night. Foods that help strengthen your muscles, promote recovery, and promote physical well-being. This is the first step to changing the course of your life. It's not a question of age. It's all about habits. And habits can be transformed. Now that you know muscle loss isn't an inevitable consequence of aging, it's time to reveal a deep, often overlooked secret. There's a silent mistake, an almost invisible practice that many people make every day without realizing it, and it accelerates the loss of muscle mass. Not eating the right foods at night. It seems simple, but it's this small mistake that, over time, has a significant impact on our health, and especially our strength. When you go to bed without giving your body the proper nutrients, protein, essential amino acids, what happens? It is during sleep that the body enters a state of fasting, and if it doesn't have adequate resources to work during those hours, it turns to the muscles, beginning to break down muscle fibers in search of energy. This process, known as catabolism, occurs in all bodies, but is especially devastating for those over 60. The reason for this is simple. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at utilizing the protein we consume throughout the day, and our muscles don't have the same regenerative capacity they had when we were younger. This is known as anabolic resistance. In other words, even if you eat protein during the day, your body is unable to properly utilize these nutrients to repair muscles at night. And the worst part is that this error is not obvious. You don't feel muscle loss immediately. Weakness does not appear overnight. It is a slow and continuous process that develops night after night. And every morning, you notice that your muscles are weaker, your energy is lower, and your mobility isn't what it used to be. Have you ever wondered why you feel like you're getting stiffer as you get older? Why does joint pain seem more constant? It is this silent breakdown of muscle tissue, catabolism, that slowly erodes your strength. And if you don't intervene, this loss will not only continue, but accelerate, leaving you increasingly fragile and vulnerable. But, contrary to what many people think, it's not too late to reverse this. I know it may be hard to believe, especially when things seem to be deteriorating over time. But the good news is that you have control over this, and you can change the course of your life. The key is to correct this silent error by providing your body with what it needs at night, so that while you sleep it repairs and rebuilds the muscles you need to maintain your strength, mobility, and independence. Now imagine that when you wake up, your muscles feel more rested, stronger, more flexible. This is the transformation that is within your reach. But it all starts with a simple change in your nighttime diet. If this makes sense to you and you want to start reversing this cycle of muscle loss, start now. Get into the habit of giving your body what it needs, and you'll see incredible changes in your well-being. The journey to recovery begins with what you choose to do for yourself at night. So, if you felt this message touched your heart, please like this video so more people can discover this truth and transform their lives. Are you ready to take the next step? Change begins with a simple gesture, and the time to act is now. Now that we understand what happens while you sleep and why muscle loss isn't inevitable with age, it's time to talk about what you can do to regain your vitality, especially during sleep. Can you imagine, for a moment, the power of a simple but profound change in your routine? The key is to choose the foods you eat before you rest. These foods, consumed at the right time, act as true allies, supporting the muscle regeneration process and helping you wake up stronger and more energetic. Let's talk about the most powerful options. These foods are not only beneficial for the body, they are almost like sacred rituals, carrying with them the ability to nourish both body and spirit. Each of them has a transformative effect, and by incorporating them into your routine, you'll not only be taking care of your body, but you'll also be restoring a deeper connection with yourself, with your life force. 1. Cottage cheese, the recovery food. One of the most powerful options for overnight muscle recovery is cottage cheese. This often overlooked food is a rich source of the slow-digesting protein called casein. Unlike other proteins, which are quickly absorbed and utilized by the body, casein acts slowly, providing a steady supply of amino acids throughout the night. Imagine that while you sleep, your body is not in a state of scarcity. It is being nourished, fed, and rebuilt. Cottage cheese, eaten 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime, provides exactly the kind of protein your muscles need to repair themselves during sleep. 2. The power of boiled eggs, compact and highly effective protein. Another incredibly effective food for strengthening muscles overnight is the boiled egg. This simple and affordable food is packed with complete proteins, containing all the essential amino acids needed for muscle regeneration. Additionally, eggs are an excellent source of leucine, an amino acid vital for protein synthesis and muscle growth. The best part? They're easy to prepare and won't overload your digestive system before bed. By eating 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs at night, you give your body a nutritional boost that will be used while you rest, allowing for efficient recovery during sleep. 3. Greek yogurt, the creamy cure. Greek yogurt is a true nutritional wonder. Due to its high protein concentration, it is ideal for nighttime muscle recovery. Additionally, Greek yogurt contains probiotics that improve digestion and the absorption of essential nutrients, such as calcium, which is crucial for muscle and bone health. By eating a serving of Greek yogurt before bed, you gently but steadily nourish your muscles while also balancing the health of your digestive system. The calcium it provides also helps muscle function, preventing cramps and keeping muscles relaxed and strong while you sleep. 4. Warm milk with turmeric, the golden drink. Warm milk with turmeric, a powerful traditional remedy, has profound benefits for muscle regeneration. Milk provides essential protein and calcium, while turmeric offers anti-inflammatory power, combating muscle stiffness and pain. This golden elixir not only calms the body, but also helps reduce inflammation that can be weakening muscles and joints. Drinking a cup of this beverage before bed promotes a deeper, more restless night's sleep, while your muscles receive the nutrients they need to heal and rebuild. 5. Almonds, the final touch for a restful sleep. Almonds are a great late-night snack because they contain a good amount of protein, healthy fats, and magnesium, a crucial mineral for muscle health. Magnesium helps relax muscles, preventing cramps and providing more restful sleep. Additionally, almonds help maintain stable energy levels throughout the night, preventing blood sugar drops that can disrupt sleep. They provide a constant supply of nutrients that aid in the muscle regeneration process, while also taking care of your overall health. These foods are the foundation of your muscle recovery overnight. Each one offers something unique, but together they form a powerful action plan to restore your strength, vitality, and balance. By adopting these simple habits, you'll be taking a conscious and caring approach to your body, helping it regenerate while you rest. Now, imagine the power of integrating these foods into your routine as a way to take care of yourself, nourishing not only your body, but also your soul. These foods are more than just nutritional choices. They are tools for healing, transformation, and renewal. With them, you'll not only combat muscle loss, but you'll also reactivate your vital energy, restore flexibility to your body and mind, and regain your independence. Transform your nights into moments of true recovery, because the strength you seek is waiting for you, now more than ever. Now that you know the foods that will help you regain strength and vitality during the night, I want to invite you to a profound experience. It's not just about eating the right food. You also need to connect with the internal energy you carry. Transformation doesn't just happen on the physical plane. It begins in your mind, in your spirit, at the core of your being. Let's take a brief pause, where you can close your eyes and imagine the healing process taking place inside you. Feel as if you are actually living every moment of this visualization. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply, calmly, and relaxed. Feel your breath coming in and out smoothly, without rushing. Allow your body to relax with each exhalation. Feel the weight of your body gently rise toward the earth as you become lighter, looser, more present. Now imagine that you are lying down, as if it were night. Feel the cozy bed, the soft sheets that envelop your body. You're about to rest, but before you sleep, your body is getting exactly what it needs. Feel how the food you ate is absorbed with gentleness and love. Every food is like a seed of healing, planted in the fertile soil of your body. Imagine the nutrients from each food, such as cottage cheese, eggs, Greek yogurt, warm turmeric milk, and almonds, flowing gently into your cells. Feel these nutrients reach your muscles, cells, and bones, like a calm river that brings renewal. Now, visualize your muscles beginning to relax. They are being nourished, repaired, rebuilt. Watch them become firmer, stronger, more flexible. Every cell in your body is restored while you sleep. And as this happens, you feel a wave of comfort, of warmth, of deep peace. Feel your breathing become deeper and calmer. Every breath is an inspiration of strength and vitality. You feel a growing energy, a feeling of lightness, as if all the tiredness of the day had dissipated. Now, visualize a soft, golden light, like the light of dawn, enveloping your entire body. This light is restoring your strength, illuminating every muscle, every joint, every cell. Light is your life force, and it flows abundantly, gently, bringing healing to every part of you. Feel your muscles relax more and more, as if they were being gently held by the light. There is no tension, there is no pain. There is only one state of harmony, of balance. You feel stronger, more refreshed, more able to face the day with confidence. Now, imagine waking up in the morning. The sun is shining outside and you feel refreshed. Your muscles are strong, flexible, and you feel a vibrant energy running through your body. There is no stiffness, no tiredness. There is strength, vitality, and balance. You feel ready to start the new day, with a feeling of complete renewal. And as you visualize this, remember that this process is happening right now, inside you. The transformation is underway, silent and powerful. You are rebuilding yourself, not just physically, but on a deeper level. Your vital energy expands and you become stronger with every breath, with every moment of rest. Now, slowly, begin to bring your attention back to the present moment. Feel your body. Observe the small movements of your fingers, the light touch of the air on your skin. When you're ready, open your eyes. Feel the energy you carried during this visualization continue to flow through you. Transformation is not something that happens tomorrow. Start today, right now, with every small step you take to take care of yourself, to regain your strength and vitality. The path to healing is before you and you are ready to walk it. This is your journey. You are in control. And every day is an opportunity to become stronger, healthier, and more connected to your true life force. Now, with our bodies in harmony and our minds renewed, it's important to reflect on what we've just experienced. Everything we've discussed, everything you've visualized, is not just a theory or something far away. It's your reality, waiting to be lived. Every small adjustment to your diet, every moment of rest you offer yourself more wisely, is a step toward a stronger, more vibrant, and more balanced life. You are not here by chance. That moment of healing you experienced in your mind and body was not a coincidence. It's a reflection of your ongoing effort, your desire to reconnect with your life force and regain the health you deserve. Yes, you are making the right decision. And that makes all the difference. Understand that every day is a new opportunity. Every night is a new opportunity to take care of yourself, to give your body the fuel it needs to regenerate and become stronger than ever. Transformation does not happen all at once. It happens gradually, step by step, night after night, meal after meal. But remember, this path requires patience. He is in no hurry. It is deep and continuous. It's the sum of small gestures, of good habits that become increasingly natural in your routine. As you dedicate yourself to taking care of yourself, you will see the results. More strength, more vitality, more balance. And every morning when you wake up, you will feel the difference. The stiffness decreases. Energy flows more easily. The body is more flexible, stronger. You are recovering what seemed lost, but was never really gone. It was just waiting for your attention, your care. This recovery, this restoration, is an ongoing process, and you are on the right path. It's a gift you give yourself, something no one else can do for you. It is your journey of self-knowledge, of self-care. Your strength is in your hands. It's in your choices. And that's the most powerful thing you can do for yourself. As you embark on this journey, remember, age doesn't matter, time doesn't matter. There is always room for transformation. There is always the possibility of reconnecting with your true life energy. The body is wise, and whenever we treat it with love and respect, it responds. Now, It's time to put what you've learned into practice. Finally, reflect on what you felt. What did this visualization bring you? How does your body and mind feel right now? Do you want to share your experiences or feelings? As you walk this path of renewal and recovery, it is essential to remember that you are not alone. Perhaps you even feel, in moments of silence, that the weight of life rests on your shoulders, that the aches in your body or the constant feeling of tiredness are burdens that only you carry. But I assure you, you are not alone. There is a whole world of people, of souls, who are going through the same experience. Perhaps, like you, many are beginning to realize that something needs to be done, that there is a greater power within you, waiting to be rescued, to be transformed. Aging is not a sign of decline, but rather an opportunity to discover new ways of connecting with our true selves. At every stage of life there are challenges, and at the same time, there are opportunities to learn, grow, and thrive in ways we never imagined possible. True wisdom comes from accepting that each day offers us something unique, something we can learn to take advantage of. It's natural to think that as we age, the years take away something valuable from us. Vitality, strength, vigor. But what few realize is that, with the same intensity with which these physical aspects seem to weaken, other aspects of life can be profoundly improved. The mind, the spirit, the connection with what really matters. These are the treasures that time cannot take away. So, when you care for your body, do so not with the idea of resisting time, but with a deep understanding that you are preparing yourself to live your richest, wisest, and most fulfilling years. It is a journey of balance, of harmony between the physical and the spiritual. It is also a call to remember your inner strength, the vital energy that has always been with you, waiting to be awakened. And as you put your new habits into practice, remember there's no rush. The healing and recovery process is not linear. There will be days when you feel stronger, with more energy. And there will be days when the fatigue seems greater, the pain more present. But you should know that even these days, you are in a process of transformation, and every step you take is a step toward your true strength. It is also important to understand that the mind plays a crucial role in this process. What you think, how you see yourself, and how you feel about your health and well-being has a profound impact on how your body responds. When you believe you're on the right path, when you allow yourself to trust the process, you activate a force within you that accelerates recovery and strengthens your health. On your journey, you may face challenges that seem insurmountable, but always remember that recovery is not just physical. It is also spiritual. It's emotional. And that inner connection is what will truly guide you. As you allow yourself to heal, you nourish not only your body, but also your mind and soul. You begin to live in a deeper and more conscious way. Never underestimate the power of a nourished body, a peaceful mind, and a strong spirit. These three aspects work together, supporting each other and creating a solid foundation for your health. And with this foundation you can face any challenge, knowing that your vitality has no limits. So as you move forward, with every food you eat, every exercise you do, and every peaceful night's rest, remember that you are transforming your life from the inside out. Aging is no longer a burden to carry, but an invitation to wisdom, self-knowledge, and profound healing. You are not alone on this journey. And every day you are stronger, wiser, more balanced. Now that you've allowed yourself to take the first step toward transformation, it's important to understand something fundamental. Renewal is not a one-time event. It doesn't happen all at once, but over time, with every choice, with every action, with every thought. True change isn't found in one great feat, but in the continuity of small actions, in the sum of the daily decisions you make for your own well-being. Every day your body is in a state of renewal, even if you don't realize it. While you sleep, it works to repair, regenerate, and restore what has been worn down throughout the day. But just as the body needs rest to regenerate, it also needs proper nutrition, an environment that promotes well-being, and moments of tranquility to fully recover. So, as you think about the days ahead, remember that every action you take is a step toward your recovery. By choosing foods that nourish your muscles, by giving your body the rest it deserves, you are planting the seeds of lasting health, of renewed vitality that only grows with time. Imagine you are building a bridge to the future. Every healthy decision you make, every new habit you adopt, strengthens the pillars of this bridge. It will continue like this, night after night, until one day you will see that your health and strength are no longer fragile, but robust, well sustained by what you have done for yourself over time. And this construction does not occur by chance. It is the result of your commitment to yourself, your conscious decision to put your health and well-being first. And as the days go by, you will see the changes. Your body will respond stronger, more resilient, more capable of doing what previously seemed difficult. It's a process of self-discovery and self-care, where you learn to listen more closely to your body and give it what it really needs. And as you do, you begin to understand that true strength isn't just a matter of youth or intense energy. It lies in the wisdom of how to take care of yourself, in the balance between action and rest, between nourishing the body and the mind. You are allowing yourself that space. It's allowing your body to renew itself, your mind to calm itself, and your soul to find peace with every step you take. The path of transformation is gentle but steady, and every day it becomes clearer, more natural, more a part of who you are. Over time, the feeling of tiredness and weakness will disappear, giving way to a feeling of renewed strength. You'll begin to notice that your joints move more smoothly, your muscles feel firmer, your energy is distributed throughout your body, and even your mind feels clearer and more focused. The regeneration you seek is always within your reach. Just listen to your body, respect its time, and give it the care it deserves. And so, with each new day, you come closer to your true strength, a strength that doesn't depend on youth, but on wisdom, care, and self-love. Remember, change is not something that comes from outside. It comes from within. It begins the moment you decide to give yourself what your body and soul truly need. And that moment, that first step, has already been taken. Now, just keep walking with confidence, with patience, and with a certainty that you are, every day, stronger, more balanced, and more in harmony with your being. What you feel now, at this moment, is just the beginning of this journey. And I can guarantee that as you continue, you will feel the fruits of all this care. Renewal is within your reach. Today. Always. By getting here, you've already come a long way. Every word, every reflection, every practice is part of the transformation process that began the moment you decided to listen to yourself, decide to change, and take control of your health. And by doing so, you're not only taking care of your body, but you're also connecting with something much bigger, your inner power. You have already begun to understand what true strength means. It's not just about visible muscles or physical endurance. It is about the strength of the mind, the resilience of the spirit, and the wisdom of the body that, when well nourished and cared for, reveals its true power. Transformation is a gentle dance between the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual. And when you dedicate yourself to each of these aspects, the result is a stronger, more balanced version of yourself, more capable of living life to the fullest. Now, at the end of this journey of discovery and learning, how do you feel? Do you feel more connected to your body? Do you feel that the transformation has already begun to happen within you? The power you feel now is just the beginning of what's to come. But remember, this journey doesn't end here. Continue with each new day, with each new habit, with each new moment you choose to take care of yourself. You are a being of immense wisdom and strength, and what you do with it is what truly matters. So it's time to look to the future with confidence, knowing that with each step, you're closer to becoming the best version of yourself. If this video touched something deep within you, if you felt it made a difference, share that experience. Leave a comment below with your thoughts, feelings, or any questions that may have arisen. Your journey can inspire others to take the same steps you did, because the transformation you experienced is universal. It belongs to all of us. And by sharing, you're also helping to create a support network where more people can find each other and grow stronger. Don't forget to like the video. Every like is an affirmation that you are on the right path. It's a sign that you're embracing your transformation and recognizing the value of this journey. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't miss this opportunity to continue this journey with us. By subscribing, you'll become part of a community of people seeking transformation, health, and balance, and you'll have access to more content like this that can continue to help you live a more fulfilling life. You are an incredible being, with an infinite capacity for renewal. And now, more than ever you know it. This journey is not just about restoring your physical health, but about regaining the strength and wisdom that have always been within you. The transformation you began today will expand throughout your life, taking you to new levels of vitality, serenity, and balance. Feel privileged to have taken this step, because you're not the same anymore. You are stronger, more aware, and more connected to yourself. And that, my friend, is just the beginning. Now, move forward, knowing that you are on a path of healing, renewal, and growth. Let your inner strength be your guide. May your journey to health and balance be long, prosperous, and filled with light. And always remember, true transformation begins from the inside out. And you've already taken the first and most powerful step.